So you're thinking about moving to Nashville, Tennessee. You want to know what the pros of actually living there are? Well, that's what I'm going to share with you today. And let's get started. Pro number 10 of actually living in Nashville, Tennessee is going to be your good colleges that are nearby. You have Vanderbilt, you have Belmont, you have Lipscomb, you have Fisk, you have Tennessee State University, you have Welch College, Tennessee Tech University, there's MTSU in Murfreesboro, and then you have Columbia Community College. So you have a bunch of different colleges that are really, really good in the Nashville metro area. Welcome back, everybody. I'm Greg Spackman. I'm with the Living in Nashville, Tennessee channel. So if you want to learn everything about what it's like to live here, eat here, sleep here, even play here in the Nashville area, then click the subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I do new videos. I've been getting a ton of people that are just like you that are reaching out to me about making that move here to the Nashville area. I absolutely love it. So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I've got your back if you're moving here to Nashville. Pro number 9 of living in Nashville is going to be your job opportunities. And Nashville has a ton of companies. Healthcare is huge here in the Nashville area. They have a floating tech sector that just keeps growing. They have manufacturing, tourism. Lots of different jobs are going to be available here in the Nashville area. The unemployment rate in Nashville right now runs right around 2.7%. So you are definitely going to be able to get a good paying job here in a number of different sectors. Once again, healthcare was our largest sector here in Nashville. Lots of different corporations have moved here to Tennessee, to the Nashville area because of our no state income tax and how Nashville is run. Pro number 8 of living in Nashville is one that we didn't realize when we moved to Nashville was how good the food would be. We didn't realize that the food would be so good. So for barbecue, you have Edley's and Martin's Barbecue. And then one of our favorites is Jim and Nick's. It's a little sleeper barbecue place that not many people eat at, but if you go there, you got to try the little mini rolls that they give you when you sit down at the table. They are amazing. We go to the one in Franklin all the time. Burgers, my favorite burger place is Burger Republic. You also have the Pharmacy in East Nashville that's really, really good. Number of other burger places. If you have one that I didn't mention, comment below what it is. Hot chicken, what would Nashville be without hot chicken? And you got Hattie B's is the number 1 chicken place. Prince's is probably close number 2. Then you have a bunch of other hot chicken places, and you're going to have to figure out which one you like the best, but you got to try Hattie B's so you know what the best is. They have a number of locations. I've tried a few of them. They don't seem to make any difference. The chicken is all the same. Pro number 7 of living in Nashville is the music scene. And what would it be without the music here in Nashville? But it is called the Music City for a reason. Country music scene here is awesome. I went to the Gaylord Opry not long ago and saw Carrie Underwood play, which is pretty cool since I don't really even like country, but the Gaylord Opry was an interesting place to go, and I recommend that you go. When you go downtown to Broadway, there's a ton of different bars and live music that you can hear from all sorts of different kinds of music, so it's not just country there. You get a bunch of different types of music that you can listen to. Pro number 6 is going to be your weather, and Nashville has all 4 seasons. Doesn't really get a snowy winter, although every so often it does snow enough where it shuts everything down. It rains a lot in Nashville, so if you don't like the rain, then Nashville may not be the best option for you. Tornado-wise, there are a few different ways you can protect yourself from tornadoes, from an in-ground shelter in the garage or backyard to a above-ground shelter in the garage, or even you can also turn the primary bedroom closet into a tornado shelter as well, like one of our clients did, so that's super cool. Summers in Nashville are probably my least favorite time. It's very hot, very humid. Typically mid-June, late June, somewhere in that range, it starts to get really, really humid, and then it just gets hot, and it stays that way till mid-September, and then it starts to cool off. By October, you're moving into fall, and that's when the leaves start to change colors and then fall off, and then your lawn doesn't grow anymore, so you don't have to pay to have your lawn mowed or mow it yourself or do yard work, that sort of thing. It kind of ends until April. One of the things that you should know about weather in the Nashville area is it can be 70 degrees in the morning, and then it could be like super cold in the afternoon, or it could be 70 degrees today and then 30 degrees tomorrow. We also have something called like fake winter, fake fall, fake spring, where it feels like it's that way for like a week and then it goes back to being hot or cold. So just know that that sorts of just know that that can happen in Nashville. Weather is really, really unpredictable, and we get lots of different weather that comes through Nashville. Pro number 5 of living in Nashville is going to be your sports. So hopefully you're a sports fan. If you're not, you may become one, either a Tennessee Titans fan for the NFL or a Nashville Predator for NHL hockey. You got to go to a Predator game. It is amazing. The fans there are incredible. You got the Nashville Sounds for minor league baseball. They've been trying to move an MLB team to Nashville, so we'll see if that happens over the next few years. College football is probably the biggest sport in the Nashville area, and you're going to be one of like 3 fans, typically a University of Alabama fan, an Auburn fan, or a Tennessee fan. So you're going to kind of see those 3 main teams, although you can bring your college team with you, whatever that is. Just know that those are going to be the 3 major teams you're going to see all over the place. Pro number 4 of living in Nashville is going to be your car registration cost. And this was a really cool thing when we relocated from California. I want to say we were paying $300 or $400 a year per car. We moved to Nashville, and at that time it was $44 a year, and then you had to pay the $7 smog fee, so it was $51 a year. It's now $55 a year or $86 or $89. There's some differences in why it's more, but you can check that out. And you don't have to smog your car anymore in Nashville. So that's cool. But car registration was a really cool thing for us. It was another plus. However, we did notice our car insurance did go up a little bit, and you'll kind of learn that just from the drivers that maybe it kind of makes sense why your insurance is a little higher in the Nashville area. Pro number 3 is going to be your friendly people. You have Southern hospitality. Just know that when someone says bless your heart, most likely it's condescending and it's not a friendly thing, even though they say it in a Southern accent and it makes it sound like they're really caring or really nice. And you get lots of people that talk in a Southern accent, and that you're going to get used to and see. You're going to find that genuinely people are pretty neighborly. When we moved from California, most of our neighbors would just open their garage, pull in the garage, shut their garage. You never really talked to them when they would go out to the mailbox. They didn't want to make eye contact because they were afraid they had to talk to you. Well, that's definitely not the case in Nashville. When we moved, I would go to the grocery store and someone would ask me where I was from, maybe because of the way I was dressed or whatnot, but they would ask me where I'm from and then get to talking, and it would take me 30, 45 minutes to actually go to the grocery store. And my wife would wonder where I was all that time. And then I'd tell her, hey, I got stopped by someone that wanted to talk, and I just, struck up a conversation. Well, people here in Nashville are really, really friendly. Pro number 2 is another biggie for us, and we definitely knew that this was a thing when we moved to Nashville, and that's no state income taxes and low property taxes. You're going to have a higher sales tax. However, Tennessee is one of the 9 states that does not have a state income tax. So that's a big raise for you. I think we were paying somewhere around 8 or 10% in California, and it went to 0. So that's awesome, and you should know that. Pro number 1 is there are lots of unique cities around Nashville with different vibes. So you have your Franklin, your Brentwood, your Mount Juliet, your Hendersonville, your Murfreesboro, Spring Hill, Columbia. All of those cities that I just mentioned are reasons that you should reach out to me and my team so that we can answer questions about them so that you don't move to the wrong area. All of them have a different feeling to them, and they are different. Some have better schools than others, just lots of different reasons. And that's what we can definitely help guide you on so you don't end up moving to the wrong city. A bonus pro of living in Nashville, this is something we didn't do until 2020. Was you are 7 hours away from Florida to the Destin, the Panhandle, Panama City, Destin, Florida, and all the beaches that are around that. I wish that we had gone sooner. This is something that we should have done, but I highly recommend going. The water is super nice. It's super beautiful. It's really cool. It's a really cool place to get an Airbnb or heck, buy a second home. If you're in the market to buy a second home, I got a great agent down there I can refer you to. After you've moved to Nashville and you're here, you're going to find that on fall break that we have and on spring break and Christmas break and summer, you're going to find that lots of people will leave and go down to the Panhandle to get to the beaches. and they all go really, really soon, like when summer starts. But on the fall break and um, fall and spring breaks, they'll either leave a day or two early from school to get down there and just enjoy the water. And since it's only 7 hours away, well, less if you drive 80 on the freeway, it is awesome, and you definitely need to go. If you're thinking about making that move here to Nashville and you'd like more information, please reach out to me and my team. We'd love to hear from you. Please give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to talk to you about your journey here to Nashville, and we want to make it amazing. So give us a call. Until next time, I'm out.